All right. Hello, welcome, one and all, boys, girls, men, women, bitches, things, and whatever the fuck you are. I don't really care. Um,
Can't forget the host.
no, and who forget about those. I don't care.
I okay, okay. Fuck host. Yeah. You
so,
know what? Yeah. They don't
uh,
fuck them. Anyway.
this is I, Pookie, and this is my co-host Tux. Pleasure to meet you
Yo,
all. Um, I
it's
hope
been some time.
it's fine. No one really listens. Plus, I'm not
No,
doing it for
what? I
them.
listen. I listen. This is therapeutic.
Is it? Well,
I enjoy this.
dude, this is kind of like a nice little therapy session between you and I. Just hash out our emotions and talk and get to know what each other once again.
That is true.
It's absolutely great. What scares me is that you can listen to them again and you can figure out what like listen to the sub messages I give throughout the uh, thing.
Oh yeah, especially the sub messages because then I can look back and then like laugh at you just out loud.
All right, all right.
Anyway,
So
um,
before we started,
what's today's episode?
oh,
Oh, before we start.
before we started recording, uh, I forgot what. We've concluded that I am an adrenaline junkie, and just to make all you anxious people pissed off, I have no anxiety whatsoever. Like
Must be nice.
it's great. It's absolutely amazing. Like oh my goodness. Just on the near death occasions that happen almost every other day, it's fine.
This man's flexing.
Um, yeah. I to start off, I will say here's one of my biggest adrenaline rushes that I've gotten recently. I have gone skydiving, and
I have yet to do that, which I need to do. Anyway,
yeah, to go
yeah, that's
airborne. Yeah,
that,
that's true.
yeah, that is. And we can't disclose that information.
What?
Not yet.
That's a
Just keep
basic thing. You, everyone
is it?
knows that certain professions in the military you need to go airborne. Then honestly, there's more
Yeah,
than what you think there are. So sorry, civilians. You don't get to know. If you want to know more about it, go to army.com or whatever the fuck. Fuck the Marines. Just go to army. They have better benefits. I
yeah.
promise you.
If you get to choose your job, that is one thing. You do get to choose your job.
Yeah, yeah. Try not to listen to the male recruiters. They'll try to fuck you over. The women
Just
recruiters, they want you to make sure that you have a job. Once you decide to leave the military, so don't become a scout. You know, uh, be a medic, combat medic. Don't matter. Something to help you once you get out of the military. You know, so that you can make that extra income.
that is not even just medics, but like if you come out the military with a security clearance, you're like you're like on everyone's spot like prospect. Like it's really great. So as long as you get it, you're set. It's
Yep,
it's
yep.
it's cheese.
Oh, and for those that live in Colorado, uh, do not take weed. Do not, if you go on a vacation, make sure you have enough time to get the weed out of your system. All right. Before you get
Why?
back, huh? Because piss tests. I've learned that once you go on a vacation or anywhere, whatever, leisurely, even to visit family, no matter if it was for 2 days or a fucking week or like a month, they will always piss test. And if you come back with any drugs or cocaine or crack in your system, that is an immediate, what do you call it? Dishonorable discharge.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying in Colorado, because weed is predominant and federally weed is illegal.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing. That is the one downfall I do not like about the military. You cannot have recreational weed.
No, no.
That is like
Until you
sick.
get out of the military in a legal place.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're an old timer, then you're screwed, and you still have to follow the old rules. I am sorry. Not really.
You kind of are screwed. Like it's. I'm not gonna lie. Just wait until like a couple more years, and like the old
No,
people start
no,
understanding. Oh yeah, weed is not bad.
no, no.
Weed
So
not bad.
no, they can get put into like I don't remember what, but like you know how federally it's illegal and they're considered a federal government person. They will get into serious trouble. Period. There's no
Yeah,
weed for them.
yeah. You just
Legally.
yeah, just don't do it. But anyway, today's episode. Thank you, Patreons. We
What?
appreciate all your donations.
What? We're doing
Uh,
Patreon?
no, not yet, but like this is for the future. We gotta appreciate those guys that
Nah,
one
fuck them.
day they will pay for us. No, we can't. No,
Fuck them.
we can't do that. No, that's not nice. No,
Why not?
can't say that because that's not nice.
And?
No. Anyway, um, today's episode is on "Am I the Asshole?" All right.
Yes, yes, I'm
So
definitely the asshole. Alright. Done and
no, goofy.
done.
No, that's not what it means. It means that we're gonna be bringing up a couple scenarios and based on the judgment whether if they are the asshole or not. So, if you have personal stories, please share. Um, it either way, we're gonna mix them up with like different scenarios from Reddit and or personal stories. So it
Personal
we
stories.
you're not gonna tell the difference. Um, so you want to go first, or should I go
I
first?
mean, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right,
I guess
go for
well
it.
they would know that when one isn't from us cuz I guess not if we'd put it in the same scenario. So would you like me to give you a principle of what a Reddit one is so that you know how to
I'm trying to mix them up. What you mean,
right,
dog?
but
What you mean?
so like on the Reddit ones, right? Some of them start off as give me 1 second, let this post load up. But they talk about themselves a little bit to give like some sort of background knowledge, so that there aren't the
Yeah.
readers aren't in the dark, so that the fuck why the fuck all right. Give me 1 second. My thing is being a bitch. All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for laughing in my mother's friend's face? Fuck, bitch. All right.
Hello,
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
hey, bro.
Hi. All right. Perfect. So here's the thing. So there's a title for it in Reddit. Am I the asshole for laughing at my mother? Why are you fucking refreshing? I didn't ask you for you to do this, motherfucker. All right. Stop it. Can I just open the post in peace? Yes, this one. Stay. Open up and stay. Or I'll pull it up on my phone, cunts. That's okay. All right. Am I the asshole for laughing in my mother's friend's face when she told me to go to my room? I, a 21 female,
Oh, hold
don't
up.
speak.
Pause. I can already tell you, you're not the asshole. I would do it too. You fucker. I will gladly laugh in front of their face. I wish you would tell me to be a grown up. You know what? I wish you would say some dumb shit like that to my face. Go to your
See,
room.
I
I
mean,
will.
hold on. See here. That's the thing. It's cultural based, right? So we don't know if she's Hispanic, white, black, Asian, or whatnot. Because if she's Asian or Hispanic, kind of, yeah. You're kind of
But
being rude.
you're a 21-year-old adult.
25.
You're a 25-year-old adult. I
Right.
would be ashamed if I did not laugh at my mom's parents.
See, what I would have done is I would have come up with a snarky remark to make them shut the fuck up.
Okay.
you know,
All right, touche.
I wouldn't
All
laugh.
right,
That's
go.
immature. You know?
I will. You remember the Squidward laughing face, like where his like eyes bulge out, his tongue hanging out, and he's pointing at fucking SpongeBob? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't
Uh,
care
uh,
what you say.
mm.
I am crying laughing.
Damn
I
Americans.
don't care. I don't care who you are.
All right, all right.
Anyway, I 21 year or 25-year-old.
Female.
What? Female.
All right. Don't speak to my mother, at all. I had to go to
Okay.
my mother's house today to pick up an important document that I had left behind when I moved out 7 years ago. So already the relationship's bad.
7 years ago.
Um, so that means around the age of 17, I guess, right? 5, 2, yeah, 19, 19. They moved out.
Yeah. 18 or 19, somewhere around that time
Somewhere around
frame.
that time. Yep.
Time range.
As soon as I got to the house, my mother suddenly had a massive emergency and realized
Okay.
that it was apparently her friend's funeral today, and she completely forgot about it. I couldn't help but internally roll my eyes, as there is always some drama, hence why I have a very low contact. She asked me if I would watch my two younger brothers, 7 and 11. Um, well, they're 7 and 11. That's funny. Well, she
Yeah, they
went
got
to
a
the
slushie after
funeral,
that, or?
and I said, absolutely not. As if it's my only day off, I have plans, and I have no relationships with them due to my mother stopping them from seeing them for years. I just wanted to get my birth certificate and leave. Okay, so that's the document that you wanted to get. I hope her mother didn't burn it or whatnot already.
I mean, you can get that at the DMV, or not the DMV. You can get that at City Hall.
And what if they moved? Then she
What do you
would,
mean?
like, okay, so say to get your birth certificate, it's a lot of loops. So if you don't have the original copy, you need to go either to your hospital so you have your social security card on you, or yes, go to this city hall. But if you go to the city hall, it's gonna be a lot more paperwork and things you have to fill out, and you're gonna have to pay like actual money rather than if you go to the hospital you were born at. All you gotta do is like say you are this person, give evidence. You might have to fill out a few things, but it's not too much. You know?
Okay.
So there's like a lot of things to go through it. My mother's asked her friend if she would babysit and asked me to stay for 10 minutes until a friend came. I didn't even get the opportunity to say no before my mother left the house. I was seething, but resolved to wait 10 minutes. My mother's friend turned up and started berating me for not agreeing to look after my brothers whilst my mother went to the funeral. Okay, so that already started bad, but at this point I wouldn't stay. She's there, I leave. Done. I don't have to talk to her. Um, well, she stated, I don't have anything to do with my mother. It's my day off of work, and I'm under no obligations to look after another anyone else's children. My mother's friend then told me to go to my room. I laughed in her face and started to leave the house, and she asked me where I was going, and I told her my room at my apartment. that I pay for with my big girl job because I'm an adult, not a child. And don't ever speak down to me like that again. And I left. My mother has left me loads of messages and missed calls saying that I'm an asshole for the way I spoke to her friend. I do admit I may look kind of young, but I am still not happy with the way my mother's friend spoke to me. Am I the asshole?
No, honestly, hands down, you're an adult. You're you do whatever you want to do. All right, I would definitely. You're lucky. Ah, shit.
See,
You're lucky I
here's
didn't put
how
my
I
hand
imagine
on
the
her.
laugh, though. Like, I don't feel like it's a full-on laugh. I feel like it's like a scoff laugh. It's like, she's like,
Dude,
"You're
I
kidding
will
me."
buku laugh. I will act like a fucking maniac
No, you
if you tell me
won't.
to go to my room.
No, you
I trust me.
won't. No, you
I
have
will
more
fucking laugh
integrity.
at your face.
Nah.
I will laugh at your face if you tell me to go to my room. Even, and so I guess for the thing is that I don't really have a room per se in my house. Um it's just like another closet. So if I had to quote unquote go to my room, I'm just like I'm dipping. Like there's either that or go back to where I'm at right now, which is very, very, very fucking expensive to do.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah, but as as he said, you are not the asshole. Laughing may be a little immature, but all in all, you're fine. There's no
you're a
wrong.
regular person. Don't worry. You're
Uh,
you made a rational decision.
you're not like a maniac like Tux here.
Oh, I would have fucking. Oh my god, you don't understand. I would have fucking cried laughing.
Man, you speak a lot of game for a simp.
All right, hold on. Simp and being an asshole are two different things.
Okay, okay.
I don't care who you are.
All right.
You can be a simp and an asshole.
Yeah. But here's also the thing, right?
Okay.
You know your background, right? What
Okay.
cheese and
That's
I
a different
called
story.
you. You
Oh,
would
jeez.
totally cheese. You know cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what we called you? Snowflake. Cause you were one.
Oh God, do not bring that up.
You
Jesus
were
Christ.
one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you
I hate
remember
that.
now. So you would totally back down. You wouldn't laugh. You know this. You would be like,
I will
make me.
laugh and point at their face.
Uh huh.
I will
You
laugh and point at their face.
don't act like a full mate. I'm the asshole here, not you.
I would, I would look at them and say, "You fucking idiot! I live here." And just fuck. No, no, no. So in that case, I have my own fucking room
Mm-hmm.
and just walk out. There's no,
Yeah,
like,
there's no
there's no
nothing.
need.
There's no need to communicate.
That's just first of all, the friend is on some petty shit. Number one. Number two, I trust me, that's some petty ass shit
All right.
that she tried. Anyway, uh, all right. You have another story, or you know what? To
Yeah.
make it a little bit faster, we could read that, or could you read the headline?
All
We
right.
could just judge. We could just judge off of that.
All right. All right. What? Come on. There's no fun to
And if it
that.
needs, if we need more context clues, then we could read the story.
All right.
Because
All
there's
right.
like some stories where like you're a fucking asshole.
All
But
right. All right. So then, what type of story do you want then? Do you want one of my own, or do you want some of Reddit's?
we're gonna mix them up. Mix them up.
Ah,
I can't see them. Shit.
all right. All right. Am I the asshole for wanting to stay true to my lover's wishes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Yes.
Took that kind of personally. I'm not gonna lie. You kind of.
Well, I had to go more vague whether I read it or not, because there are obviously if it's on here, I had to vague it out. You know. But how would I be the asshole for
I
staying
didn't
true
say
to
you
my
were
lover's
the
wishes?
asshole.
But you said yes.
I no. I okay. Okay. It's speaking like it sounds like it's traditional. Like oh, you have to like oh only the male works or only this that and the third I can only do, and if the female does it, then I don't want her. She she gone.
So double standard.
Yeah. See, because I had to deal with that, and that shit's booty. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I want to have a threesome, but with the guy, and I'm like, no, that's dumb. Why?
No, well, so then
Okay,
then you make a counterpoint. Okay, then I want a threesome with a girl. There you go.
I don't want nobody else coochie on my face other than her. That at the time,
All
I
right.
don't want nobody stank booty coochie on my face. No, good sir. I enjoy one coochie and one coochie at a time.
Okay. Okay. So then, all right. So then now I guess I'm gonna do this like a game show. Is it a story from me or is it a story from Reddit?
Hmm. Hmm.
We'll make this a game show.
Oh no, it's pretty vague.
I
I'm gonna
know. I know.
not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to say you.
It's from Reddit. The real title.
Oh,
The real title is "Am I the asshole for wanting to stay true to my wife's wishes?"
okay. What was the wishes? Because now I'm curious.
Right, and it seems like they passed away. Right, let me open this up real quick.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have to go vague. All right, and this is an updated one. So there's an old one somewhere deeper down in this Reddit, right, by the same person. Uh, Planet Venus is the user if you guys want to look it up. Uh, I figured I might give you all an update since it's pretty much been handled now. But first, I do want to say thanks to all for your offered responses. The majority of you were very kind about it, which I appreciated more than you know. Already love this guy. If it wasn't for me saying it, it wouldn't sound so condescending because it doesn't seem condescending as I'm reading it. My son and I went and bought M flowers and just sat with her for a while. Little man ended up falling asleep while we were there, so I had a minute to clear my head and think things through. I listened to your suggestions and took a minute to consider what further actions I should take. If those actions would honor what M would want and also be beneficial to our son. So it looks like it's more so that his current lover and his past lover are fighting, even though the past lover is, or past ex-wife, real wife? Is he a widower? I
Current
don't know.
wife.
Fling. I'm gonna call it whatever. So I feel like the current fling and the past. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know if it's
Okay, did they
past
get
or.
married?
I don't know. Um, no, either way, it seems like the respecting his wife's wishes is more related to his son and making sure he's growing up in a better environment than he had or his wife had or his ex-wife or active
Okay.
wife.
Current wife.
Current wife. I counted M's mother. Oh, M's the son. Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, let me
Wait,
read
hold
this.
on. Wait, hold on.
And if those actions would honor what M would want and also be beneficial to. Okay, M is his wife or ex wife or
Okay.
whatever, right? Or, yeah, his wife. M is his wife, right? And their son. And then he counted M's mother to inform her because their son is biologically his. They don't maintain any legal rights to see them, and I don't. And I'm not interested in starting some unnecessary battle either. I also said that M made it very clear when she was still here that she didn't want our son to know them. She had made that choice because of how they treated her in the past, and had only been willing to change her mind about it if they had tried to grow as people. So it makes very little sense for me to allow them into his life if they have not done that. I told her goodbye and wished her well. Okay, so it's a battle between a widower and the wife's family. So because of how she was treated growing up, she didn't want her son to be treated the same way by her parents. So it
Touche.
makes
All right.
sense to me. So he's keeping his son away from the mother's side's grandma and grandpa. So far,
I can respect that.
and respecting his past late wife wishes, which makes it seem like he's not the asshole. He just isn't.
All right.
He just isn't. She responded and said that she understood why M made such a firm decision because she and her husband did things that they could never take back or make up for. She told me that she regretted every choice she ever made and make her daughter feel as though she wasn't loved. She also said that M's dad was the one who made the decisions for them not to attend the funeral. He didn't want to go for reasons she didn't specify, but it's not hard to figure out. And because she's been a housewife for pretty much her entire marriage, I'm assuming she didn't have the resources to get a plane ticket to fly here. She left it off by telling me that the only person who could forgive her isn't here anymore. Hear her say sorry, but she still wanted me to know how much she wished she had said it before. And that, for the sake of honoring what M wanted, neither she nor her husband would be trying to contact me again. Oh, at least the mom wasn't an asshole, and respected her daughter's wishes. I'm very thankful that there were no serious conflict or anything like that, and that M's mom was civil about it. But I just wish that M had been here to receive the apologies that she was owed. She had accepted that she couldn't change them, but she still wished that they would eventually see the light and repair their relationship. She deserved to know they came to regret what they've done for, or that her mom regrets it at the very least.
God damn. It's kind of
Heartbreaking.
deep. Shit.
Yeah,
God damn.
it's very good.
Who busted out onions? I'm not gonna lie. Who the fuck busted out these damn onions? What? Fucking
And I don't
creep
think
ass
my
people.
my tone of voice helps you in that scenario, because then you
Oh
pick up
my
the
god.
emotions that I give. So no,
No,
this
I'm
man
kidding.
is totally in the right.
I don't blame him. I mean, man. Alright. They're not the asshole.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
if y'all say don't judge a book by cover, I swear to God, I'm throwing. I don't care.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
on to the next story.
Are you sure you don't want to release some of your emotions that you have?
No, no emotion. I
Yes.
don't have any.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Come on.
I don't have those. What are those? What are those? No, I don't have those.
Okay. Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Am I the asshole for doing what I can to save my friend's life?
Okay, that can be. That's so vague. I don't like that. I don't like how it's vague. But I mean, you do what you got to do. You know. So I mean,
Mm-hmm. Well then, have you decided whether it's my story or
oh,
the subreddit?
is it your story or is this Reddit? I can see it can go both ways, but I'm guessing it's Reddit.
It's mine.
Oh my god.
All right.
What story is it?
Dude, I keep a lot of secrets and I'm really good at it.
I'm aware.
I'm really good at
Anyway,
keeping secrets.
continue.
All right, so you're wrong 2 for 2, or you're 0 and 2.
Jesus, Jesus Christ! I didn't know we were keeping track.
Of course, if I didn't, the listeners would.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they
That's
would.
a lie.
Yeah, they would be all up in the
No, that.
comments. Pookie,
Oh my god.
Pookie 20 Tux.
As soon as I'm gonna start explaining some fucking stories, it'd be different. But I'm trifling.
I mean, would you like to switch it out after this story? You come up with something?
Maybe, maybe.
Okay, okay. All right. So this is back when I was like, oh God, hold on, give me 1 second. All right, that was that age. So I'm gonna say 16 years old. I am a 16-year-old male. Or at the time I was a 60-year-old male, and I believe we were just. I was just getting into high school, right? No, because at 16 I was driving. Okay, I was in my second year of high school, and I don't know. Okay, hold on. Names. Should I use real names or fake names?
Use letters because I think that's
Okay, okay. Um, so then let's go to with JG as we'll go with their initials, right? Um,
okay.
so at the time, I considered this guy my friend. He was absolutely rich, and like had like everything he could ever wanted, and he was just going down a dark path. This man, guy, child, really, honestly, looking back on it now, he was a senior. Um, he and I later on we fought often, verbally, not physically. I did offer him to fight off ground because if he got one more offense in school, he would be kicked, just expelled, and not be able to graduate whatsoever. And I knew that,
Okay.
so I offered him like, "Hey, if you want to hash it out, we could hash it out somewhere else, off campus, so that you're not whatever, so I could make sure that one, you stay in, I could continue to fucking torture you. Sorry, just personal vendettas. My bad.
Jesus. Okay.
Honestly, he's still living through his the repercussions that I gave him under a threat that has screwed over his life. You should know the story, honestly. No, actually, you don't. You know the ending, not the beginning.
I should.
At the time, this dude had told me a story that when he was in New Mexico, that he gotten a chick pregnant and convinced her to what do you call it, abort, and and he was in a satanic thing, satanic religion, uh, religion, Satan, I believe worship Satan. I don't know. I can't say too much about it. What he told me, it's really just pleasure based. Would it be sex, drugs, whatever? It's just satiate your own pleasures, fulfill your desires. Whatever cardinal desires you have, fulfill it. Um, and that he
Okay.
said that his father was the one that got him into it, right? And every now and then they have a religious day that they like Sundays and go to church and whatnot. And during those days, they would bring an innocent young girl that isn't legal. This is him saying what telling me the story. Take what you think as it is, truth or false. Um, and they would all rape him, right? I guess I should have asterisked this. Um, um, but in some odd sense, he tried to reassure me that she wanted it, but because like nowadays I can understand that there's a kink for that shit, and I'm like, no, no, that is that is making you less of a human. You are dehumanizing yourself. Anyways, at least he tried to put up it as that front. It was obvious through his voice and inflections and his body language that everything he was saying was a lie, right? And I noticed that he was going down a rabbit hole. At the time, I was still under my false pretext of being a good Christian, right? So like I offered help. I talked to him, let him lie to me all he wants. Some like he might tell the truth here and there about how he truly feels, but that was it. At that point, because then I told him, hey, you need to stop this. You better get your act together, because you're not going a great path, and you're gonna fuck up your own life, right? And later in the future, 3 years from now, then um, he got dishonorably discharged. Whoa. For something that he was stupid about. All right, and then so that goes by. I catch him walking down the street with a few suspicious people, I will say, and he looked absolutely terrified. So you know what I did? I walked up to him and gave him a good old punch to knock him out. Little did I know that they were there, like I saved him from being what he said he had done to that young lady I said before. Uh, and that he had no choice. And I don't know how I got out there unscathed, but it seems like whatever aggression and anger I showed on my face was enough to deter them from attacking me. Um, they looked relatively unarmed. They were tall guys. I couldn't say they were strong. I don't know that they were strong. They didn't look it. But most people, like myself, will be deceiving. And so after I knocked him out, I got the full story after he woke up uh, on a pile of trash. Because I will say I was not the kindest person to him. Uh, One punch did knock him out, so I know him being what do you call it? Uh, Good against hits, because I never fought before. I never swung a fist before. And even then, I wouldn't say it was a fight. Like, to this day, I will say I never had a fight. I either got beat down or gave a beat down. Fighting and a beat down are two different things. um,
All right.
and so once it got to that point, when he was waking up, I gave him my water bottle that I had at the time with like my 50-pound backpack. It's still coming out of school, and I spoke to him, right? He told me that he made some bad dealings, that he owes people money and whatnot, and he done some stupid shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So later on, I tell him like, hey, you need to cut off your ties, pay what you owe, and get the fuck out. Like that's all you can do, really. I'm not there to whatever the fuck. If anything, they think you have two gangs, bosses, whatever the fuck, on you. So you better hurry up and make dues. And I guess I hope he did. I don't fucking know. But yeah. Uh, and then I gave him a threat not too long ago. He dated someone I was interested in dating, but I moved away, and so I didn't feel like I was in the right to tell them that I liked them or whatnot. Um, and so I supported them as much as I could. Even to this day, I still lend them some money. I have yet to get paid back for, but he
God damn it.
dated this. Okay, so it's interesting how to say this. He dated T, and T boy here was born a female. They have they need insulin to survive. I forget. I think they were born with diabetic too. I think that's the one, diabetes too. Um, and
About the
they
same
like,
person?
huh?
Am I thinking about the same T as you're thinking?
Probably. Um, and so I told them everything that I knew about JG. And I absolutely told them I despise them and I did not approve of their relationship. I told them that he is using, I guess, him now. Because born female, decided was male. Uh, so yeah, I also called them my Sexpedia, just because they know so much things about sex and like kinks and whatnot. Either way,
We are gonna get demon.
what?
We are gonna get demonetized.
Dude, I'm not. Do you think I'm here to make money?
Yes,
No!
that's exactly. We are. Well, I am broke back, bitch.
No, man. We can't go into this thinking for the money. We gotta do it for the creativity. You know? Do it because we want to. We have to have genuine interest in this. Because if we want to do it just because, then people will naturally like our personalities.
All
You
right.
know? Like, I may put on a showboat, but if I'm doing it for the money, then I'm not giving the listeners what they desire, you know? If they. It can't always be about the money, sure, like sometimes, but I don't intend to make this my career. I'm too fucked up to make this my career. Well, actually, I do intend to make this my career later on in life, but like I have to make sure I'm stable first before I do anything. I have a stable job and
Right.
whatnot. Um. Anyways, I mean, if you want to carry the Patreon account, feel free. You know, and do a Patreon, but I don't. I have no intentions on doing that yet.
Hello.
Hello. What did you not hear? Tux? Hello? Armageddon? Banana?
Hello.
Hello?
Bene- Hello.
Hi, do you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I don't know what's going on. Probably my connection.
Probably. Alright, so what did you not hear? Oh, what was the last thing you heard? I guess that should be a better question.
Banana.
Okay, before that.
That I do not remember.
Okay, well, I'll just start the rant all over again. We can't be doing this
Oh yeah.
strictly for the money. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have to
We
show
have
our
to like our
viewers.
personalities.
Yeah,
Basically.
like yeah, we can't we got to do this because you want to do this. You can't do this with greed and wealth on in your mind. Plus, we have to. I at least want to make sure I'm stable and comfortable before I live the starving artist life. So, like, I intend to like join the military, do it for like probably the full term, and then like make this a full time job. Because at that point, I will have a paycheck definitely coming in. You know, rather than just hey, YouTube decides to demonetize all my videos for some reason. We're not gonna make any money that way. So I'm fine being
Oh,
demonetized. Huh?
they can find a couple of reasons for us to be demonetized.
Oh yeah, no, just I'm the reason. That's it.
I mean, shoot.
I'm the reason.
All right.
All right,
Sorry. I have to
all right.
get some shit
Like
out my eye.
I intend to do a Patreon later on, right? But
Later on.
not anytime soon.
Oh no.
Not
I mean,
anytime soon.
so you say. But whew. Anyway.
All right. You ready
All
for me
right.
to continue the story?
I'm ready to continue the story.
All right. And so, um, at that point, when I told T Boy that I don't approve of them dating JG and told them everything about him, all the bad things and the good things. Trust me, there were little good things to him. Like as and I pointed out my faults along with it, saying I may be manipulative, right? I will manipulate to better someone else. I will make sure that hey, you're going a downward path. All right, let me just make sure you change that pathward upside down so you can go up. You know? So like I would literally do whatever I can. And so eventually what I did is I found like a person, right? I paid the money and I literally made JG cheat on T because I know that I can have them easily be caught by T Boy. And it was so easy. It was so easy. Like it wasn't difficult at all. Like they told me like, "Hey, I just like literally the person that I hired walked up to them, said, "Hey, you want to screw around?" essentially. And you know what JG said?
What?
Abso-fucking-lutely. And got that bitch pregnant. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Uh, and I told her like, hey, that's not in your payment plan. I did not tell you to go do that. You did that yourself. um, so like I've gone through like shoots and ladders to show T Boy that this man was not, or this kid, he's not even a man in my eyes, just was one, a spoiled brat who lives under his daddy's wealth and tries to get
Dang.
away with anything that he can. In the end, their relationship ended, right? And at the time, T Boy was living with JG and using him as your sugar daddy, which I understood because, man, his father was rich. His father was indeed rich. And his mother was hot. Or his stepmother, I should say. Um, and what, where was I?
Mom was hot. Stepmom was hot.
Stepmom was hot indeed. Um, and like literally, after as soon as like broke up, G broke up with T Boy,
All
and
right.
kicked them to the curb, and they were homeless. And before that,
Yeah. Yeah.
they had an arrangement to get them a van so that they could live in the van, so that he wouldn't be living in whatchamacallit. And the dude says he's bi, the JG, but he isn't. He's purely straight. He has not screwed a single guy. Not once. He has given a blowjob, but that's it. That is it.
To prove a point, or just
Huh? No, the person I'm close to the person he gave a blowjob to, and like they're gay, full on gay, not bi, just gay, and he knew that JG um, was not gay or bi. He was just purely straight and truly just sadistic. I would say he's more sadistic for me if I didn't know better. To this day, I have eyes on him watching JG and T Boy. Uh, but like literally, I fucked up T Boy's relationship um, and like trust with absolutely everyone, um, so that he can see that JG is like absolutely the worst of the worst, and that they would have become a crack addict, doing whatever they can to get by, dealing with as many people just to make enough money for the next day. Because that's what was JG's plan for T Boy.
well,
Mm-hmm.
that's
So now, am I the asshole?
so basically became a home manipulative homewrecker, which I can get behind. You weren't the asshole. I'm not gonna lie. In this specific ass scenario, but yes, you did whatever it took to save your friend.
Do you know which friend I'm talking about though to save?
The initials, not personally, but
Well, like I'm saying, do you know which one I was saving?
no,
It's T
no
Boy.
idea.
I was saving T Boy. JB was in the
Do I
beginning.
know?
No, I know you don't know them. You might like met them in
But
class once or twice, but you don't know them.
uh,
Yeah,
like high school or middle school?
high school. They weren't in our middle school.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are you ready? Have your story thought up?
Mine is very mild now. Now that I realize it, compared to
All right.
everyone else's. Yeah. But yeah.
Give me the
Uh,
title.
am I the asshole for not having a three-way?
Well, now we obviously know that this is you.
Are you sure about that? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah. This is obviously you talked about this earlier
You can't
in
say
the
that
episode.
shit. They don't know. Oh,
In this
oh, we were
episode.
recording when that happened.
I think so.
We were recording.
Yeah, we gave the whole introduction, and then we went on about it.
Ah, okay. Maybe it's coming back. Maybe it's coming back. Anyway, I'm leading off with the story. Fuck it. Am I the asshole for not having a three-way?
No, there's
All right.
there's
Cool.
there's no issues about that. Can't do what you're not into it, then don't do. Done.
All right. Done. All right. No need for story time. Cool.
All right, your next story. Come on, yeah, you gotta have two more stories.
Uh, all right. So it started way back in high school. I wouldn't say way back, but it was like
Wait, is this a
it was,
new
it was
story or is this three way?
this is a me story.
Okay,
This is
okay.
the
Well, why didn't you give me a title? I wanted to guess.
yeah. This was. I thought I said, "Am I the asshole for not having a three-way?"
Oh, okay, so it's the same story. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You don't have to go into it if you don't want to. There's that.
It's alright.
You sure?
Fuck it. I don't
Okay.
care. Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
not gonna hurt me. Her, I mean, her family follows me on social medias, and I'm kind of happy. I wouldn't. Okay, no, I want to say happy, but it's like they try to keep in touch, which I appreciate.
Okay.
But yeah. Uh, shit. Well, yeah, fuck it. So it started out in high school, and we were kind of like this was like the peak of the relationship. So it was freshman year,
Hmm.
and you're all like the lovey-dovey puppy dog phase
Wait,
of
freshman
when like,
year.
or was it freshman or sophomore? Sophomore, probably sophomore year.
Okay, hold on. I gotta, I
Yeah, it
gotta,
was soft.
I gotta reapply my high school knowledge, right? So it's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
kind of how school works.
All right, all right. So I mixed junior and sophomore year up a lot. All right, continue.
So this was like December of senior sophomore
Sophomore.
year,
Yes.
and she has this friend that she trusted, and I didn't have no problems, but it became a problem when I realized that she started getting very emotionally attached to this person. Like,
Mm.
not just your typical friend. This was like crossing into homewrecker territory,
Mm-hmm.
and I was not about that life. And so we were in the car, and we were kind of just texting each other, seeing how things go. And she, I was like, hey, you know, I was, this is like it's very bland. I was like, what do you mean it's bland? We've been dating for like 6 months. What you mean? It's like, I kind of want to spice things up. I was like, why are you? What do you mean by spicing things up? Like, I want to add another person. I was like, well, what do you mean by another person? Like, you being very vague. What? Spit it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I want to add insert best friend. I was like, no, I'm not gonna allow that. One, I am selfish about my lady. If
Mm-hmm.
I, I mean, I'm not just like a
Oh no,
very
I understand, man. Like I can't be in a polyamorous relationship. Like if for my partner, I'm like if they wanted to try it out to see if they like it or not, whatever, or maybe like on a few occasions, I might do a threesome, but like that's no guarantees, you know? Like I'm selfish for my lover, and I'll make sure that like they are mine and I'm not sharing.
yeah. And
Yeah.
plus, it sucks whenever because I have ADHD. I can barely focus on fucking shit at high school. You really think I'm gonna focus on two things? Nah, I don't even know. I never met him in person. One, two. She went to a different high school,
Hmm.
and it was just off the bat no. And
Oh
three,
yeah.
red flag number three. Her mom did not like him. Her mom, her siblings did not like him whatsoever. But she liked him because he was like a toxic friend. I was like, you know what? Keep him toxic because I do not like I do not like having toxic people in your
Hey,
life
hey,
because
hey.
they just make it any more. They just make it more fucking difficult.
If you want to be
They just
toxic
make it that
back,
fucking difficult.
I just date one of her siblings.
I no
Come on, you can't say you weren't into one of them. You probably were.
no
No?
because her other sibling is which we helped kind of get out of the closet. Number one, number two, the youngest sibling is Gen Z.
We are
Fucking
both Gen Z.
no, we are not. I did not associate with that generation.
We are sadly we are both Gen Z. You so more than
I do
I.
not want no.
Yeah. By dates, by year, we are.
Fuck that. No.
You are the fifth year of Gen Z, while I am the fourth.
I want to be like I need like 6 years in the past so I can drink one, two, so I can appreciate more shit.
Dude, I can't wait for the fucking spring.
Anyway, we're
Yes.
getting off topic. We're getting off topic.
Yes, you're right. You're
Um,
right.
all right, so she
Drink.
wanted to spice things up. I was like, no, because I never met the guy. If
Mm-hmm.
I would have met the guy and I was like buddy buddy with him,
Mm-hmm.
like actually genuinely, like actually friends with him for not just like a hot second, and you weren't into my girl. That's a then that's like a all right. You know what? Maybe that's a maybe consideration.
Mm.
But you mean to tell me that this is your friend that you told me not to worry about? Number two, you mean to tell me that you want him into this clusterfuck, even though you said you didn't like him multiple times, but
Where's the
what do
proof?
I know? Anyway, God no, it was not approved. So she was like, well, that's not fair because you have to take my opinion into consideration. I said I did, and we're just gonna shut that down real quick because that's not that's not fair for me because if I were to bring another girl into this relationship, then Lord have fucking mercy.
Yeah, right. That is also double standard. Like if a guy try like a mono guy tries to bring a like a third person in, whether it be male or female, the woman would think that, hey, am I not good enough for you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? How dare you dare think that you need another? Like,
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
fast forward, fast forward, and she ends up cheating, which, that's such a great thing
I
to
mean,
go through.
yeah.
I should, granted, I should have saw it coming,
Yeah, you
but
should
we
have
were
spoke to
trying
me.
to. Granted, it was like it was gonna be a lose lose situation either way.
Hmm. Hmm.
But part two, um, part two to that relationship, it sucked. Anyway, uh, yeah, and I was like, or her friends were like trying to convince me, like, hey, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea. It's kind of like the new woke thing. I'm like, I do not care what you think. You are not in this relationship with her. If you were in a relationship and if you can see the shit that I go through, I already have enough food on my plate. I don't need any more.
Mm,
Thank you. So either way, I got cheated after, but
right.
I ain't I ain't holding the grudge.
No, you're just salty.
No,
The salt is in your voice, man.
no, I'm not.
The salt is
Even though
right there.
I had to learn a whole fucking another language for her. But what do I know? I'm not salty. I'm not salty.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, you're not the asshole. Really, you probably should have talking to me about that at the time when that was happening, so I could lead you in the right direction. Because if I was told that, I would I wouldn't know because there, of course, I'm young, dumb, and stupid. um, but like I could have
I'm
at
just
least help you realize that in the end, that because the way you spoke about it, it was going to end with her cheating on you, no matter what. Once she brought up the third person, that's game over.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Shoot, it was honestly
Anywho,
she probably cheated with you beforehand
oh yeah, no
before she
doubt.
yeah.
I wouldn't have been surprised. Also, okay, am I the asshole for texting her mom and siblings?
No, telling them what
No,
happened and why you wanted to like break up
not
with
what
her.
happened, but just like not just what happened, but she knows why we broke up because she was there in person trying to fix it. But
The
anyway,
mother or the sibling?
oh, the mother, the
Okay.
sibling, I was curious of like how things were with them. That's why I was like, should
Hmm.
I like text them
Mm.
to see how they are?
Mm.
Are they alive?
So
You know,
why is the mom trying to why did the mom try to fix it?
because she saw a lot of him, or not him. She saw a lot of. uh she liked me. I can't complain.
Yeah, she saw a lot of good in you and knew you were a good guy and would treat
Yeah,
her daughter right. But she fucked that up.
she saw husband material.
Yeah.
She saw husband material.
And she
I
fucked
don't
it up.
blame her.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, she did like royally.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm on bigger and better things.
Good.
Uh,
Good.
kind of, sort of. Uh, but yeah. So I got this notification, and this is like newer information. I got this notification that her sibling still follows me on TikTok, and I saw one of her videos. I was like, oh shit, there's this person. I was like, huh, maybe I should probably like tell her, hey, how you guys doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can I get an update? Should I?
Um, I'll. It depends. If you, in your own way, yes, but try not to be creepy and like ask ask if the mother's doing fine and if she's doing fine. Don't ask if your ex is doing fine.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Just yeah,
Trust me. I'm just seeing how they are doing rather than just
yeah. No, don't
like
even talk about her. All right, don't say a thing. Just ask if she and the mother's doing fine.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I would do.
All right.
Hmm.
Perfect. All right.
You're so teary
So,
eyed. You're hiccuping.
no.
All right.
Um.
You got a story for two? You got a title for two? Or do you need me to pick up your pace?
Uh. Am I the asshole for telling my significant other that she's useless?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, can you
Am I
repeat it?
the asshole? Oh, am I the asshole for telling my significant other that she was useless?
Yes.
Or not useless, but she does nothing, basically.
Yes.
Now, is this my story or is this Reddit's?
Hmm. Hmm. I think it's yours. Just because you
Nope. Reddit.
really, because you struggled real
Reddit.
hard to make it vague.
That is the key. Becomes so obvious that it's bad.
I see the post.
That is key.
Yeah,
Yes, you see it.
I think I know the post. Does it have a lot of 69s in there for the username?
What the fuck? What?
Yeah. Throw away 9696966669.
Oh god, maybe. Okay, maybe you are right. I didn't even see the username. I was like, okay, maybe this is probably good. I was bringing up a lot of like past relationship shit. I was like, this
Hmm.
sounds eureka. All right. Do you want me to tell the story or
Yeah,
you
go
got
ahead,
it?
read it.
All right. Am I the asshole for telling my wife that she does nothing? I, 33M, am married to Molly, 36F. We have a son, Theo, who's 5 years old. Oh, cute. Molly and I got married 7 years ago and both decided to focus on our careers before we jumped into an ultra responsibility like a child. I'm a journalist and she is a midwife. What the fuck? And we both did our very best for ourselves. Our combined income meant we could actually survive this economy because we were so financially stable, the kind of getting on the older end of the spectrum for children. We decided to have our first and only child, which is named Theo, of course. When Theo was born, Molly and I took the time off of work, to spend the first weeks with him. But eventually, my paid break ended, and I was forced to go back to my job. Molly did not go back. In fact, Molly did not go back for so long she was fired. This caused a giant rift between us at the time, but we came to the agreement that we should be a sham or SHAM or a stay at home mom. Oh wow. I
I was
got
wondering
it.
when you were gonna get it.
I'm so fucking. Anyway, while I went to work, this worked out for a few months until Theo started walking and then Molly stopped doing things anything around the house. She she would go out with Theo all day and would be inevitably come home to laundry everywhere, toys scattered, kitchen in a mess, and just no sense of cleanliness. All. I would end up having to clean up the house after an 8-hour shift, only to move, or only to have a work more on, only to have to work more on reports. This has continued for the whole 5 years of Theo's life. Molly has been terribly has, ter- has been terrible at cleaning, or shut the fuck up. That's not funny. Or taking care of the house at all. She does good with Theo, feeding him, cleaning him, etc. But I'm always left to clean the mess afterwards. At a time, I thought maybe it was too much for her, and asked if she wanted to hire a nanny while we both worked, but she refused. I've asked her to maybe clean up a little before I come home. She agreed, did it for a time and then stopped. Yesterday I had enough. I came home from work only to find Play-Doh all over the living room floor, kitchen ingredients left out on the counters, water spilled over the hallway, toys everywhere, food on the floor, except for edit. I feel the need to clarify that I understand kids make a mess, but this wasn't just Theo's mess. It was Molly's mess. It was Molly's mess too. It was extra stress, and I finally snapped. I told Molly that I was done with it, and that I wasn't going to clean up the messes anymore. That I was practically her job. It was practically her job to clean the house, and that she does literally nothing. So this should be easy for her. She snapped back, saying that she takes care of Theo all day and teaching him and making him into a good person. Partially a lie, since Theo now goes to school between 9 and 3. She said that kids make messes, and if I couldn't deal with that, then maybe I shouldn't be a father. Jesus Christ. That I that I was horrid to say. She does nothing when she takes care of a 5-year-old while I'm away.
Okay,
I'm
hold on. I want to say, if the kid goes 9 to 3, you have literally 8 hours.
yeah.
8 hours to fucking at
And
least
that's
tidy up something. Right? I get it. I'm lazy, motherfucker. But like, I would make sure
I think
like
that's 6 hours.
6 hours. It's
Yeah.
9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah.
No, it might be 7 because my sister goes to school from 8 to 2, like almost 3.
8. So it's 8, right? It starts at 8.
Mhm.
9, 10, 11, 12, 1. What?
So 8 to 9,
7.
9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 1 to 2. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 1, 1, 2. That's 5 hours.
What?
Eight.
We are doing math.
Hold
God
on.
damn.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. That's 6 hours. What?
I could have sworn we were in
9.
school for eight
So
hours a
10,
day, like in high school at
10,
least.
11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's 6 hours. That has to be six
8,
hours.
9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So, so okay, the eighth hour. Oh, here's what I'm getting wrong. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. There we go. It's 7 hours. 7 hours of the school day.
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3.
No, right. Well,
Should it be 6?
no. So it's from nine
It goes from
ten,
9 to 3,
because if it
right?
starts at 9, so 9, and then it starts then
9
10,
to 10,
11, 12.
10 to 11, 12 to, what the fuck? 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3.
7.
That's 6. What?
Literally, just count. You gotta count from by absolute. So,
I'm gonna count again. I'm
all
gonna count
right.
again.
So here, count with me. 9. I like use your
9
fingers
to
to help
10.
you. 9, 10,
I'm using my fingers and toes.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That's 6.
That's 7. Are you including 9? Because you got to include 9.
9 is just the start of it. It's the start of the day.
Yeah, so you got to count it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you
That's when you
do.
show up. That's not an hour.
Yeah, when you show up, that is the first hour. Then it's the second hour. Then it's the third hour. Then the fourth hour. Then the fifth
You
hour.
don't
Then...
include the first fucking thing. So if you go to bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you include the first? So let's say you go to bed at like 9:30. Do
Right.
you include the fucking? Do you go to 10 or you just go like 9?
No, I'll include 9:30, and from 9:30 I count to 10:30, and that's 1. If I fall asleep by 9:30, then it's 9:30 to 10:30. That's 1 hour.
Okay. Okay. All right. This thing's gonna tear us apart. Anyway, so she said that kids make a mess. I was worried that she say what?
You were
She said
at
that the kids make a mess, and if I can't deal with it, then I shouldn't be a father. That I was horrid to say she does nothing when she takes care of a 5-year-old while I'm away. It stopped for a while because Theo came inside from where he was playing in the garden, but I got told to sleep on the couch. I came back for work an hour ago, and I'm still getting silent treatment. So I want to know if I was in the wrong and I should apologize. Am I the asshole?
all right, and then at this point he's in second year of school. So he's in second grade. He has started when he was 4, so he had preschool, and will finish when he's 11. So this school is from preschool to middle school. Then the start of
Okay.
middle school. Um, honestly, it's give and take. You're an asshole in some parts, but not in other parts.
She does jack shit.
No, like taking care of a kid is difficult, and if you're not prepared for it and whatnot, it's quite hard. And depending on what her upbringing was, like maybe her father was the one that cleaned up the house all the time. Like literally, it's just they haven't communicated, and that's the issue. He doesn't know her upbringing. She doesn't know if she
I
was
mean,
spoiled.
they've been what married for 7 years? What?
Okay. And there's still people that go to marriage counseling after like 10 years of marriage.
Touche.
Like communication is something that is very important. And what is more important than communication is understanding what your partner is saying. You know?
Mm. All right, you may have a point. Maybe. Maybe.
So saying that she does nothing is an issue because she does do things. It may not be enough things, but she does do things. She cooks to what it looks like. She cooks for you. Um,
It'd be some damn ass, bomb ass food if she does that.
like she may not clean after herself, but honestly, she may not know what to do with herself. And I think that is something very predominant with mothers is that they feel like without their child they're nothing. So they don't feel like they can go back to work because like they need to be there for their child. You know?
So the fear of missing out is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Missing on their child's life. So she might neglect her
Child gonna be fine.
responsibilities because she's
That
scared.
child gonna be fine. I was left at home.
Right, but it's
All the
dependent
time.
on how you were raised, as your parents were raised. is how you inevitably get raised. So if you don't know how you're supposed to do things, or like how things are need to go or whatever, if you don't communicate or whatnot, there that's an issue. It's an issue. So I can't clarify that you are the asshole or you aren't an asshole, dear user.
You are not the asshole, buddy. You are not the asshole.
You're not in the right either.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Skirt. She ain't making no income. Hold
Right.
up. Wait a minute.
Okay, so you have to understand the other person's perspective. And this one, neither person is clearly an asshole. Neither person is. Like, she's not the asshole because if, like, literally, if she was raised that her father cleaned up everything and her mother was a stay-at-home thing, then she might end up doing the same damn thing. And if he doesn't know it, then he doesn't know it. You know?
But I mean, he told her though.
He did ask, and she did do it for a while, and she didn't do it from then on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But humans need reassurance, especially women. Women needs the constant reassurance, while we guys like to like, hey, tell me what's the issue. If I fix it, tell me if I fixed it. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. You know, there might be some debates going on there, being like, no, like you didn't do it good enough, or whatever the fuck, yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. Or like men aren't always objective based, when mostly psychologically we are. You tell us, a lady tells us an issue. You know what we do? We ask, okay, how can I fix this? Then we don't ask them like how, why, who did this, who did that. We just want to know, how can we fix it so that you can stop complaining about it.
Mm-hmm. Also, side note, I've been listening to more Bad Bunny, and I really do like him. Off topic. Anyway, continue.
I mean, Bad Bunny's all right. No, but yeah,
He's all right.
he's all right.
What you mean by all right?
He's all right.
All
Um. Anyways, so yeah, like literally, you have like most things that are happening are due to how people were raised. So like in like that is ultimately it's nature and nurture. Those are the big factors of your personality. So like I could say like with your ex, her father probably cheated on her mother. And since she and her psychological mind, or her mother probably cheated with her father, and in her mind she'd be like, okay, because mommy did this or because daddy did this, this must be okay to do. And so subconsciously she does it. You
no,
know?
she just like being.
Oh, yes.
She likes the toxicity.
Yeah, well,
She likes it. Bitch, no one likes being toxic.
no, there are some people who like being toxic, and at that point, I will cut them off. I like being sadistic and
Yes.
evil. Yeah, wait, hold on. No,
Ooh.
in a way, I'm kind of toxic. So how are you still friends with me?
No, because you're not taking advantage of me and telling me my cousin is. I'm cheating on you with my cousin. Anyway.
Hmm.
I mean, did you tell me that? Am I wrong?
No, but like, there's
Okay.
other ways I've manipulated you. Shit.
You haven't crossed a barrier. That's what it is.
Okay. I stick within my boundaries. I get you.
Yes.
I get you.
You know your limits. That's the thing.
And like, when I do end up doing it, I let you know sometime after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Anywho, all right. Am I the asshole for trying to make my friends actually? No, that's not a good one. What? Oh, okay. What? Hmm. I don't really do any assholey things. That's the problem.
Mm.
I'm not really much of a prick, but whenever I do, I'm very much I go to extreme. Um, all right, yeah, you got to pick it up. Or you pick up where I left off because I'm slipping.
Jeez. Okay. Okay. So then, how about we'll do this one for all the points?
For the who?
All the points.
All the points.
All the points. All right. You're it's 4-1 right now.
Okay.
I have 4 points. You have 1 point.
Oh shit. That's all right.
Yep. Yep. I mean, I got one of your titles right. You got all three of my titles wrong.
No.
And I got one of your titles wrong, and that's your 1 point.
Maybe.
I got your last story wrong. I thought it was you, and it was Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do this one
All right.
all for all the marbles.
All right. Hit hit me. Hit me with your best shot.
Okay. Am I the asshole for buying my niece fancy birthday gifts, but refuse to buy school supplies for my nephews who need them?
That is Reddit. That is Reddit. I saw that.
Is it? Or could I have stolen the
Yes,
title?
I saw it with my own eyes. There's no
Okay.
way.
Okay.
If you have, I'm losing my shit.
I stolen the title.
Oh my god, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit.
I am. You know I'm evil, man. Gotta always consider what
That
I
is some
say.
bullshit. I don't care. It's bullshit.
All right. All right. So, would you like to hear the story?
Yes, I would like to hear a story, meaning.
All right. All right. So, I have an older sister. Um, I
Hmm.
am my dad's second born, but my mom's firstborn.
Actually, I don't think I've seen your older sister.
No,
I
you
don't think I've
haven't.
seen your like
No,
family.
no, you have not.
I gotta see a photo. I gotta see photos now.
You're not going to.
I'm curious.
But
I'm kind of curious.
um, I have three sisters and one brother. I'm the second oldest of my
Mm.
brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Her. We're gonna call her Ash.
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 Okay.
Ash. All right. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So, my sister Ash, she went to medical school and whatnot. Um, yeah, all that fun stuff. You know.
Mhm.
My father has gone through the military and whatnot. He's now retired, and she was going to become a doctor. he did not provide her a GI Bill,
Interesting.
like to help her with her college and whatnot.
Okay.
Because I know for sure he ain't using it on me. And I know for sure that they ain't going on my brother. We'll call him A. And, shit, fuck. We'll call him Ad. And my other sister, who is, uh, so my father has 4 children. My mom has 2. So we're going with that. And my sister that lives with my mom is, what do you call it? Is the youngest. So there we go.
How old is she?
11 now? Nope, 10.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How old is your oldest sister?
30 something?
Okay. Okay.
No, wait, 20 something. 20 something.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And
Interesting.
don't forget, I have like cousins too. So.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm-hmm. And recently, she gave birth to her. Uh, Not recently. It's been like a few years now. To be exact, 5 years. Um, uh, uh, where her son was born, with her husband or fiance. I don't know if they're married yet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I don't know his name, honestly. Uh, but she named her son Bo.
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 Interesting.
Yes, yes. And he's at a wonderful age of 5. He has a completely unique name, different from my father's uh, children. I'm literally I now that I think about it, my sister's name starts with an A, like my oldest. My brother starts with an A, and the second oldest sister has an A name. So I guess my dad just like names that start with A.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Despite his name being an H and all that fun stuff. And
Okay.
yeah, and I got him.
Continue.
I got my nephew a I forget what it was. I think it was like an old Xbox, right? Right, so that he can play games and get into the habit of being an addicted piece of shit to video games. It's got to start the addiction early, you know.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta sort them out
yeah. You gotta start
while
them
they're
out
young.
early while they're young, and like in the hopes of not being a creepy uncle.
Uh-huh.
Because you know those
Uh-huh.
uncles. I would probably end up being the creepy uncle that has never had a child or whatnot. You know, and has many things about him, but doesn't really do anything. So I got
I'm
him that.
definitely gonna be the drunk uncle. I'm definitely gonna be the drunk uncle.
No,
No doubt about it.
you're gonna be the sleazy uncle. I don't know what you're talking about.
What you mean sleazy? What you talking about?
You're gonna be the one that's gonna fucking like, cause you're such a simp. You'll end up just keeping that
Ah,
nature throughout you, and you're just gonna flirt on like every lady you see.
no, God no. I don't even do that now.
You don't
That
do that now, but you'll do it later
no.
once you have more confidence. Um, so yeah, and then my cousin, right? They they have like 8-year-old children. Um,
Okay.
he has 2 kids. He is in college and doing soccer for sports and got a scholarship for it. Full ride. It was nice. It was nice. And he has two, uh, 2 children. And like he asked why I never like got them anything. Like at least I could help them with school supplies. I'm like, dude, one, I have barely spoken to you in years. Two, he's in Puerto Rico. And he got upset at me and all that fun stuff. Just like, how dare I spend my money on my sister, who I will admit I don't have much communication with her. But she and I both despise my father
Okay.
for cheating on our mothers. He cheated on her mother with my mom, and he cheated my mom with my two other siblings. Uh, Mom, and yeah, yeah. So my cousin literally just like went AWOL, fucking said how came over. Like I didn't want to go over when I was growing up to his mom's house. Like I appreciate them and all that fun stuff, but the point was to spend time with my grandparents who are now deceased. So I will say their
Hmm.
name. It was Abu and Tata, and man, I love them. I miss them. Um, Probably won't have any deeds to the house, but that's fine because I'm getting my grandmother's. Um, and so yeah, it's just like I have all this accumulated wealth that I have that he knows about, um, from our past adventures being a, I guess, ex gang leader of sorts. Devil's Children. I believe I told you about that already. I think I said it on this podcast. It might be on the
You did.
non-aired episode, honestly.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
It might be
Just
on
some
that.
shit I gotta burn.
It might be on that
I
non-aired
gotta.
episode. Uh, but yeah, it because he was part of that fun little gang as we were growing up. Uh, and I still have some decent amount of wealth from that, honestly. Um, I just don't want to use it ever. And he's upset because he spent all his earnings through school, drugs, and rock and roll. And he's upset
Just
with
like
me.
any other normal teen.
Yeah. And he's upset with me that I won't help him, but I'll help like all my other cousins with whatever daily life necessities. And here I am just making sure his life sucks. So he says, so that I can live my life comfortably. I'm like, that was always my goal. I decided how I wanted to spend mine, and you decided how you wanted to spend yours. So it was nice. Sorry. I just realized how vague I was the entire time.
No, you good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, uh, I don't know.
We're at the 2 hour mark,
I
by
don't
the
know what
way.
is it. Oh, we're at the 2 hour mark. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Uh,
We've been talking about "Am I the Asshole" for 2 hours. That's crazy.
yeah. It's 1:45 right now.
Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you got work?
Uh, yeah, but I work night shift, so I can sleep during the day.
Lucky ass.
Yeah. And this is a thing I know I'll have to do regularly when I join PsyOps. So,
I mean, want to keep a regular schedule. At least try to.
yeah. So, like, I might as well just kind of stay into it, you know? Recently, I've been playing a game called Cyberpunk. It's great.
Oh, I heard that was good.
The game still has a lot of features now.
What do
Uh,
you mean? Why you say features like that?
so you know how Skyrim has a lot of glitches and bugs, and they call them features,
Mm-hmm.
like how.
Uh, I'm tracking, tracking,
You're tracking
tracking.
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. So on the PS4, it just crashes every so often, and that's nice. But the thing that
Great.
I hate the most is the driving. Oh my goodness, the driving is so horrendous. Like, I understand this isn't a driving based game, but god damn, you could have fucking taken some software from some previous games and just added that. Fuck. Like,
Yeah, I've seen like some video games that are like that. Either they're like a hit or miss with driving. So
yeah, yeah,
I guess that was a miss with that one.
yeah. Well, it's pretty cool still, because there are cars that drive themselves too. I just haven't gotten to that point yet to own a car that could drive itself.
Or fast travel, like
No, yeah,
Donkey.
fast travel. Fast travel's there, and it's practically everywhere. It is
Hmm.
practically everywhere, but you just got to go to the location once to activate fast travel. Um, so then, should we call it today? For today?
Oh, I mean, sure.
All right. Just stop the recording. All right. Well
All
then,
right, that was pretty good.
that was pretty good. Uh, Goodbye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Am I the Asshole? I know I am. And Tux at this point made it portrayed that he's a bigger asshole than I am. So I'm
Oh yeah,
sorry
I'm a
for that.
fucking dickhead. I'm
This
a
is just a
muppet.
cover up for himself. He is really just a sweet, innocent boy. He is actively single, not ready to mingle,
Oh yeah,
sadly. Um,
fuck
but
hoes.
give him some time, work with him.
No,
You'll get to know him eventually. He's a sweet young
fuck,
lad. Um,
fuck hoes.
please bear in mind he's going through a lot of things right now. He still hasn't gotten over his ex that he has had for that is now his ex for so freshman
She
six
broke. I'm
months
up.
uh 3, 4, 5 years now. Uh,
Not even 3.
Not even 3.
It's been like a year and a half. Actually, 2 years. Holy shit.
I mean, you said 6 months sophomore year. Okay, so it's 4, 4 and a half, 3.5, 3.5. Yeah, you're right. It was 3.5.
Because I broke up with her, or not I. Well, yeah, I kind of called it quits after senior year, October 17th. So technically, it's been 2 years, and I still been single. So fuck hoes. I've been focused on myself. Making big fucking gains in the gym. You know, still single than a Pringle, but it is what it is.
uh,
So gotta love it.
you could hear the salt in his voice. Anyone who wants to hit this man up. I know you haven't seen our faces. You probably never will. You might see me wear a mask one day. Who knows? We may go to cons if we get big enough. But yeah, no. Hit him up. Send us. I no. YouTube doesn't have the DM feature anymore. Haha, funny. So just hit him up in the comments. TUX
Telling me I'm a
Tux.
bastard or telling me I'm fucking Andrew Tate or something. I don't
Tell him how
care.
you love his voice, his eyes, even though you
No.
never seen it.
Ew. I
How
have brown
loyal
eyes.
he is. You know,
Basic bitch.
give him some confidence. Yeah, he is a basic bitch, honestly.
Hold up. No. Whoa. 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 I get to say them shits. You don't. Alright. Hold up. Hold up. Meanie. Fucking asshole.
I know, I know. I said I am. I meant an
Why
asshole.
not?
It's easy.
No. No.
I stated this early on. I am an asshole.
No. No, we are not. Look, I still disagree. He's not an asshole. He just pretends.
No,
He manipulates.
like you don't know how hard I'm grinning right now, man. But I
Yeah, I
am.
can feel it.
I am.
I can feel it through the phone.
I'm a genuine asshole, and I'm proud to
Oh, I was
be
about to say
one.
genuine.
Yeah, I'm a genuine asshole. Um, it's just great. We'll talk to you all guys later. Who knows when the next episode will be up? Cause fuck schedules. We'll be up on a Tuesday. Which Tuesday? Who the fuck knows? Bye.
It's just it's Taco Tuesday somewhere.
Taco Tuesday somewhere. I mean, yeah, you right. You right. In Japan, it's Wednesday now.
You
So
know
it's
they tripping
it's it's
because
it's a Tuesday once a week at least.
one of these Tuesdays.
One of these Tuesdays, indeed. All right, I think I stopped recording. Nope, it's still going. All right.